Hey, my third grade mathematicians. I'm so excited to be with you again, especially during this next part of our learning for Unit 4. We are going to review our math focus points and then we'll get into the work for the day. All right, so today we are going to be working on covering a shape with no gaps or overlaps. And we're going to be using that to understand that different shapes can have the same area. That gives you a clue of what's coming up next in our next few sessions during this Unit 4. All right, so today you're going to be making shapes by putting 4 connecting cubes together, okay? Now, if you don't have these connecting cubes, I actually have a website you can go to, and I'll show it to you here. This is the website you can go to. It's part of the didax.com/apps/Unifix cubes. Okay, so if you don't have these at home, you can use this website to make your tetranimos. Okay, so you're going to be using 4 connecting cubes and finding every which way you can put them together. Okay, you're putting them together so that they all can lay flat. So for example, if I put these 4 connecting cubes like this, I don't have any that are sticking out on top. All 4 cubes can lay on the table flat, okay? So like I mentioned, these shapes are called tetranimos because tetra means 4. We're using 4 connecting cubes, okay? So what I want you to do is to take some time with cubes that you have, and I want you to find out how many different shapes with 4 cubes you can make. The cubes must be connected with full sides touching and lie flat. So all 4 cubes need to be touching the table. Okay? So one thing you should be checking is whether or not any of the shapes you have are congruent. Do you know what that word congruent means? Congruent shapes are exactly the same size and shape. So each time you make a new tetranimo, you might have to turn it or flip it over to see if it's an exact match for the one you already have. So for example, I have this one right here. If I were to make another one, and it looked like this, I could actually flip it and it would still be exactly like or congruent to the green tetranimo that I have, okay? So each time you make a new tetranimo, just check and make sure you haven't already made one similar. And we're also going to be naming each of these shapes, so be thinking about what we should call them, okay? So you're going to have some time to make your tetranimos, and then I will catch you in the next video, and I'll let you know what we're going to be doing with these shapes here, okay? All right, so happy tetranimo making!